Seriously? Hey guys, and welcome to this unboxing and review with me, 6 Plus Stevo. So in today's video we are going to be taking a look at this beauty. This is from Tabletop Scenics, part of the Cromlech brand, and this is from their Orkenberg range, Ork Junk City, and this is the Dakka bunker. Tabletop Scenics sent me this very kindly for review. I'm very excited to review it. It's a laser cut MDF, and this is how it comes, all shrink wrapped, and this is what we will eventually end up with. This Orkenberg range is very cool. They produce a whole range of different orc buildings, bunkers, watchtowers, barracks, all sorts of really cool stuff, and they've just recently released the warp gate. I don't know if that's essentially what it's called, but that's what it is. It's an orc warp gate, and it looks very cool. So yeah, this is my first one of these laser cut MDF kits, and I'm very excited to get this open. So I don't know what's going on with the focus there. Sorry guys, let's adjust the camera around a bit. See if we can get a better picture here. There we go. So it says here, orc bunkers are crude but surprisingly effective concrete and metal structures with thick walls and armoured roofs. Adorned with a wide variety of spikes and bolted onto the metal plates, its walls offer an invaluable protection to greenskins firing their guns out of windows. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could use this as the bunker from the 40k rulebook, which could be pretty cool, or you can just use it as a cool piece of scenery. It says it'll take a couple of hours to build, and that its difficulty rating is a 3, moderately difficult. So I have heard by people that these are quite tricky kits to sort of put together and stuff, but we're going to have a go. But first of all, let's open him up. So I've got my, I'm going to be very careful. Just to get a little... and that'll do. Yeah, I'm really excited. I've just actually, as well, ordered 2 more bits from Tabletop Scenics. Ordered them today. At the time of filming, it is Black Friday, and they're doing some very good deals over there at the moment. All Cromlech stuff currently 20% off. Although by the time this video comes out, that sale will probably be finished. It depends how quickly I can build this and get this video finished. So there we go, get that bit out the side. Comes with instructions and showing you some of the other bits they sell, glue and tools and cutting mats and whatnot. And we've got our instructions there. It doesn't look too complex, it looks fairly simple. So we'll have a look at those later. Let's take a look at what we've got. So we've got, oh blimey, there's a lot more there than I thought actually. It's a lot thinner than I thought they would be. So we've got one thick bit here, which is the D sprue. I think that's for all the sort of struts and supporting parts of it. And then we've got the, let's see if we can, I think you're supposed to, because I can see where they're sort of just joined on still, so I won't push that out, because I think I've heard advice that it's better to sort of go in there with a knife and just cut those bits just to make it sure it comes out as clean as possible, because the laser cut is really crisp details on these. I do apologise for the focus, guys. I wish that would focus better, but focus, damn you. There we go. So yeah, I mean, you can see how thin these are, wafer thin. You can see the doors there, really nicely detailed. Some of the main parts of the structure. It's got a smell about this stuff. When you open it up, this sort of smells like my old design technology class at high school. It's got that sort of burnt wood smell from the saws, and that's obviously part of the from where the laser cutting's gone. It's not an unpleasant smell. It's quite a nostalgic smell. The smell of creativity, that is. But anyway, guys, there you go. That's what you get inside the set. So you get quite a few bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues, we'll call them. I guess they are sprues of a sort. There you go. That's what you get in the set. So I'm going to get off now. I'm going to start building this, and then I'll come back to you, hopefully with a camera that focuses, and we'll take a look at what it looks like, and I'll share my thoughts and views with you. Okay guys, now we're back in a slight change of location. I've been kicked out of the bedroom. I'm now in the kitchen, and I have been building this bad boy for the last couple of days. I think the first part of this video was shot on the Saturday or the Friday even, and it is now Sunday, so I've sort of been building it a little bit at a time. I haven't really been pushing myself, but yeah, it took a little while to build, and it was, certain bits were a bit complicated. You do need to dry fit with these. Dry fit, test stuff out a lot before you glue the parts in the order it necessarily says in the instructions. There were certain points in building the main structure in which I wouldn't have been able to get the floor in and stuff if I'd done it in the order they said. But overall, the instructions are pretty good and fairly clear. It's easy to find the bits you need, and overall it was a very pleasurable experience building this actually, and I'm really pleased with it. The detail is superb, and because it's laser cut as well, it's really crisp. You know, where stuff joins, it joins really, really well. The only parts that I did have a bit of trouble joining is sort of when it's on an angle like this, rather than just a right angle corner. I actually had to file this one down along the sides just to make it fit in there, because it wouldn't pop in. But overall, everything went together really well. In particular, I love the doors, how they sort of sink into it. That 3D look. And the way you build this, you sort of build the basic structure, and then you layer up after that, and you add on the plates on the front. That adds all the decoration and the sort of 3D depth to this thing. So I look forward to painting this. I think it's just going to be a spray dry brush job with some inks and stuff, lots of metal, lots of rust, things like that basically. And I might pick out a few bits in colour. And you do get some optional bits on this as well, like all these little sort of spikes near the top, which I thought were quite cool. And you also get a few spares left over. There are, first off, a couple of extra sort of armour plates and spikes. I've still got a few on the sprue. And then, like I said, they're sort of completely optional, because it doesn't show what to do with them in the instructions, but the final picture of it does show with them on. So again, I guess they're just completely optional. And then also get some parts that aren't necessarily parts, but will make do as parts. What was just some nice sort of square bits. You know, these are just leftover bits from the sprue, but quite easily you can work with these to make these into doors on other bits of terrain. And then two very useful bits. is a thick one and a thin one of these, and these are going to be great to use as hatches again, or more terrain on a tank maybe. And you can see they were also a part of, has the wheel access there, and it's just great. I love it. I love the overall I'm really happy with this set, and it's been the first time I've ever built one of these MDF kits, and it's a very different experience to doing like plastic models. It's I don't know, it sort of feels like almost making like more like a toy maker, making like an old style wooden doll's house or something. There we go. I was just trying to get that to focus there. There we go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some paint on this. I've actually had another idea as well. Because at the base, you'll see it's completely hollow inside. There is enough room in there to fit a little battery pack and an LED, and I love the idea of having like a red LED inside this thing, shining through the slits and the little hatches in the doors. I think will just give it such a cool look, this ominous sort of red glow coming from within. So yeah, I'm strongly considering doing that. And painting, like I say, just going to go for a basic dry brush, put lots of inks and washes and make it look grubby and dirty and rusty spots, and just a good scrap orc town. But yeah, I'm so pleased that having now built this, I'm really looking forward to the other two purchases I've made. Like I said, this one was supplied by Tabletop Scenics to me free of charge for review on the channel, so thanks again guys for that. I massively appreciate that. But having now had a go at building one, I'm really looking forward to the other two kits coming in. I've ordered the Orc Barracks, which I previously gave away on the channel, and I ordered the Orc Watchtower, both of which I'm really looking forward to building and seeing what they look like. I think they're going to be a little bit more complicated than this one, because they're slightly larger and there's just a bit more going on there. But I think they'll be good fun, and I think this stuff on my desert terrain board is going to look absolutely awesome. And although this one was given to me free, I better talk about the price. If you're buying it US dollars, it goes for $18.40. If you're buying it in euros, $14.99. And then in good old sterling, we're paying £13.06 for this. However, currently, at the time of filming this, they're still on their Black Friday weekend, and you can get this kit for £10.45, which is an absolute steal. However, by the time I've edited and uploaded this video, I don't think that sale will be on unless it does stretch into Monday, because they're currently running 20% off everything. You do pay postage unless you pay a certain amount. I think you have to buy quite a lot to get free postage, but the postage costs are reasonable. These come from Poland, so they do have to sort of go overseas for most places. But there you go, guys, the Tabletop Scenics Orc Dakka bunker. And I think you'll agree, it is a really cool piece of scenery. And I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like once I've painted it up. So stay tuned for some more unboxings and reviews coming up on the channel. In the meantime, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. 6+ Stevo, signing out.